In this video, I'm going to tell you about what millionaires aren't telling you about how they made their wealth. So according to the interwebs, there are about 3 million millionaires right now in the US. That seems like a lot, right? And that means that you probably know quite a few millionaires in your life and you might not even know it. Now, a commonly known fact about millionaires and moguls are that they didn't get rich from just one thing. And that's because millionaires are always looking for different ways that they can diversify their income. Because you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket, right? Therefore, millionaires create multiple streams of income. Now, you've probably already heard this before, right? That you need to create multiple streams of income in order to be wealthy and abundant. But that's not the secret I wanted to tell you about. We'll get to that a little bit further in this video. But millionaires create multiple streams of income in order to gain more freedom in their lives. And that's because they know that by diversifying their income, it can weather any storm. When one stream of income is impacted by the economy or certain things going on in the world, they are all good because they have other streams that are doing just fine. So it's obvious that we should be focused on creating multiple streams of income in our lives too, right? But what does that even mean? When I did a quick Google search, I got a lot of results that said there were 7 categories of revenue streams that are available: earned income, business income, interest, dividend, and rental income, capital gains, and royalties and licensing. Okay, great. Now we know how to get more streams of revenue, but do we? I mean, when I say things like investing income, dividend income, and capital gains, it's super intimidating, right? Can you relate to this? But what I've come to realize is that if you start with the first few streams of income that I mentioned before, you can then graduate into the next streams. You just have to take it step by step and realize that they aren't going to come all at the same time. So for example, we start with our earned income. I would bet that most of you watching this video already have a full-time job, or you have some kind of income coming in each month from a partner, for example. This is your earned income, and sometimes it can feel like there's just not enough to go around. Am I right? And because it can feel like there's just not enough to go around of your earned income, moving on to some of the other streams can feel difficult. For example, you feel like you don't have a ton of extra income to spend on investing, which you've always maybe wanted to do. Or you want to eventually get into real estate so that you can start adding that stream of rental income to your portfolio. But without enough money for a down payment to do that, you feel like it's just a pipe dream. So how can you create more income so that you can invest or you can save towards that rental property down payment and partake in those other streams of income? Business income, of course. Now, I already mentioned business income as one of the things that gives you an additional stream of income. However, it's extremely overlooked because starting a business feels big and hard and scary, right? But it doesn't have to be. You can create a business that's relatively easy, is fun to do, and doesn't require a ton of upfront money to get started. As you might know, I sell printables on Etsy, and it's all of those things. Plus, it has seriously low barriers to entry, which means that anyone can do it. But I guess what I'm saying is that what most millionaires aren't telling us is that they started with a business first in order to get to where they are today. If they didn't first start a business, they probably wouldn't have had the extra income to do the investing in stocks, real estate, and the knowledge to move into the other streams of income that we talked about. Business income can help you make just a little bit more money or a whole lot more money toward these types of goals. And that's what I mean by taking it step by step. We have to climb the rungs towards wealth. So once you start making more money in a business or a side hustle, you can start building that wealth up so you can take advantage of these other streams of income. And here's the cool thing. Once you create a business, you can then create multiple streams of income inside your business as well. For example, the primary function of my business is selling on Etsy. And that's where it all started. But now I also make money from other streams of income in my business, like ad revenue and affiliate income, for example. Not to mention the other thing that millionaires aren't really telling you, which is in regard to taxes. When they created a business, instead of just being an employee, They were then able to take advantage of pages and pages of tax deductions that you could never get without starting a business. This, by the way, is almost like another revenue stream by itself. Long story long, you need to start a business so that you can start taking advantage of these extra streams of income in your life. And this probably isn't a surprise, but I recommend that your very first business be selling printables on Etsy. Not only is it hands down the best side hustle because you get to use your creative skills to make an extra income, but it also allows you the time freedom to create multiple streams of revenue inside your business. And that's because it allows you to make money much more passively than any other side hustle. Sound like a plan? If you're excited at the idea of selling printables but don't know what to sell, I invite you to take the quiz at atouchofla.com/quiz to find out what printables are right for your personality so you can add the stream of revenue to your portfolio. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video.